Welcome back, subscribers, to The Walking Dead, No Man's Land. I am the Lucky Irishman, and I take whiskey with my tea. So we have the weekly challenge, Memory Lane, going up today. So before I get into that, though, I want to go over the survivors that I use for the challenges. Just won't take but a minute. Okay, so Merle is my preferred team leader with Jesus and sometimes Rick as my alternates. Every now and then Michonne. I like Merle just because that Jackass ability, extra 30% damage, comes in real handy if you have someone with a high crit rate in the team. He's pretty well kitted out for equipment and badges. There's room for improvement on all my characters, but I'm waiting for the next component event so I can reapply my badges to my best characters. As equipment as well. Alicia is a strong alternate shooter here. She's very well kitted out for equipment. She's a bit more tanky than I generally prefer to have a shooter, and her badges are a little bit less than I would like. But I had her set up a long time ago with these badges before I really had the chance to get epic and legendary badges. So my only hunter that I really like to use is Daryl. The rest of my hunters just have a long way to go, so I'm still working on getting them equipped. I have them very well kitted out, and I mean that armor could use something else other than dodge, but aside from that, he's pretty good. Now, his badges are balanced between damage and health, so I can keep him alive longer. Let's see. For my bruisers, it's either Richard or Negan. Now, Negan I got very early on, which is why I'm still using him. I don't use this equipment. As you can see, he's pretty well badged out to be a balance between tanky and damaging, as long as he has that big sword, which is currently on Richard. So what I do is I swap their equipment back and forth, depending on who's in the hospital. Richard is an excellent tank, very damaging, takes a lot of hits. And with the Punish and Retaliate, as long as he can survive that first hit from a tank, he can beat that tank to the ground, and sometimes even crit on a Punish and Retaliate, which you see him crit 3 times in a row on a tank, it's like, hallelujah. Alright, so Michonne and Jesus are the only real warriors I like to use. Jesus is set up to be a bit more tanky, and he's also an alternative tank killer to Richard. And he's got some pretty good badges, but again, I'm still trying to work on getting my badges updated to be better for my higher end survivors. Michonne is very damaging, so she's a bit more of a glass sword for me. She does have some very good badges, but like I said, next badge event when I can remove them for free, I'm taking up everyone's badges and just reworking everybody. Is one armored, one tank, and one regular walker. So what I try to do is I'll just focus on one side first. I do want to make sure I get Merle charged as quickly as possible. Now, unfortunately, because of where they're positioned, melee character is not very useful in hitting them until you open that gate. But I do need to make sure I have a melee character when I do open those gates. More importantly, when I have more walkers come around. So this will be fairly easy for Michonne to take him down. Very good. And now I'll go ahead and collect 2 of these crates right now. In the meantime, I'm going to have Daryl go to work on these guys. He had a good shot right there. I wanted to take that. Now, with these guys showing up, I'll pull Daryl back so he can get all 3 of them. Merle will take care of the one up there because I want him charged. Then Michonne gets the last crate. Then we go to work on the rest of these guys. So, perfect. Daryl crit shot that guy. And you should be able to take out that tank. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is get this gate open, get the goods, and get out of here. Easy as pie. And, oh, that was the last one. And that's game. So our next mission is Shine a Light, number 2 on the challenge. I'll again be going in with Michonne just because I like her ability to slaughter regular walkers. Later levels I'll probably switch her out for either Jesus or Richard, one or another bruiser, just to help take down that tank. But when the first levels start getting tough, she's plenty to take care of that. Alright, let's see. We'll have her open on them. Finish opening that road. Alright, so this is a fire and advance mission. Oh, I actually could have had her do that too. Sometimes I forget that she gets that extra movement point. Can you run Merle forward? Merle, take care of that one. That. I have her run up. Still standing there. Like a dumbass. I like it. Alright. Since you're going to move forward anyway, I'm going to have Merle move forward. Then I'm going to have him hit that tank as hard as he can. Hopefully he takes it out. Perfect. Then Daryl can jump up. Take care of that. I'm going to keep Michonne kind of on standby just because there should be just one on top. Alright. She'll take care of that. I'm actually going to have Merle, or Daryl, come down. He can take care of all 3 of them. Merle takes care of the one at the gate. And at this point, all we gotta do now is run to the exit. And that will be game. The third mission, Killing Zone, is, in my opinion, kind of a lot of fun. Well, they're all a lot of fun, really, but really, all these missions are pretty easy. So you really don't have a lot to worry about. This is actually almost the same as the one you just did, number 2. So, again, this is a fire advance, get to the exit, and it's pretty easy to clear that first wave. Now, if you have a really hard-hitting assault, you can actually go a long way with clearing these walkers out. And this, how often does this happen? Just all lined up and ready to die. Man, you gotta love that. Love when a plan comes together. Alright. I'll have Michonne come up, take care of this guy so that Merle can get as close as he can. And that leaves just one poor little tank between me and the exit. Never stood a chance. And that is game. So our fourth point of interest is Hershels Farm, and really this is my favorite. I love the ones where all you gotta do is just kill everything on the map. Pure, simple, just slaughter everything. The only problem with Hershels Farm is you got these barricades right here. You can't see what's on the other side of them, so you have to be kind of cautious moving up. So what I'll do is I'll get a twofer for Daryl. Have Merle take care of that. I'm not going to run Michonne in just yet. I'll keep her behind. Excellent, excellent. So, Merle step up a little bit. Good. You hit 4 at once with that shot. Alright, Merle, take care of that guy. Ooh, he didn't kill him. Well, Michonne, hopefully you don't get burned too bad on Overwatch. She didn't. Perfect. So before I do anything else, he's weak enough, I can easily take him. I'm going to have Michonne do the slice and dice. I'm actually going to have Merle run up and finish the tank just because he can be charged up. So we have 2 more tanks left over there. Let's see, run Merle up again. I'm going to have him crit that tank. I have all run up. I keep calling one to the other, don't I? Anyway, 1 left for target practice, and that's game. So lucky number 5, Woodberry, is definitely my least favorite. And it's not just because there's raiders on this map. It's my least favorite because everything's so damn spread out and you can't see anything. That's why. And you have to gather loot at the same time. So, now, one time, it must have been a fluke. Oh, that is lucky. It must have been a fluke when it happened. But I was actually able to just hit end churn a couple times and let the walkers spawn and pin down the raiders long enough for me to move in and kill them with ranged fighters. It hasn't happened since, but it did happen one time, and that was pretty awesome when it did. So right now, though, Daryl step up just to make sure he gets all of them. Very good. Put a hard hit on Chad. I would really like to see is Merle kill him. Excellent. Now, if Richard can just stun this guy, no such luck. Now, he may not be able to stun him, but he'll be next to dead by the next round, thanks to that punch ability. Didn't take too. That was kind of a hard hit. Alright, so I'll have Richard go ahead and finish him off. Almost. Damn it. Alright. Merle will have to finish him off. This is not looking good for us. Alright. I don't want to get too close. I'm hoping that this stabby will just hit Richard and it won't be too nasty of a hit. Alright, so let's see what happens. Well, ooh, that was close. Well, unfortunately, we're going to lose Merle for the next mission, unfortunately, though. Alright, see, this is one reason I don't like this mission. Damn raiders just won't die the way you'd like them to do. But, all I have to do now is gather this one loot crate and kill whoever spawns here, and we are good to go. Damn raiders. Alright, you do that, you do that, you do that, and that's game. So the last mission of the series is Kill Room. So I moved in Rick as my alternate leader and Jesus for my tank killer. Still have Daryl because, you know, you can't go wrong with Daryl. He's Daryl, you know, I mean, he's Daryl. So, Kill Room. The only problem with Kill Room is these guys are coming around the corners. Oh, I actually meant to move you first. Yep, have to live with that mistake. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, the problem here is that these corners that come around them, and we are one tank short right now. So I'm not gonna have Jesus run over here. Ooh, yeah. Have Jesus run over here, do some damage. Daryl is going to see what he can do. Good, he get 3 right there. We have only the 1 that left to Jesus. Then Rick will take Rick. See, this is why I don't like using Rick, because I haven't really upgraded him enough yet. And now Jesus is in trouble. This is going well. Alright, so Daryl will clean up this side of the lot. Man, it's not priority right now. He's going to have to be. Alright, hopefully you can kill him. Why couldn't you just kill him? Alright, very good, very good. So, Jesus is back in action. He resisted that stun, and we got him. Kind of a tough mission, but that is game.